Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I've been thinking that there are some leading manufacturers in the industry that are so synonymous with their product or segment that they sort of become the visual representation of that segment. Say, when we think about sports cars, we think about a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Luxury watches, these companies would be Rolex or Omega. Mobile phones, it could be Apple or Samsung. Electric vehicles, this would be Tesla. But this company for cameras, I would say this company for cameras is indisputably Hasselblad. And I know you would be wondering, why Hasselblad? What about Canon, Nikon, Sony, Olympus, and what about Leica? The answer to all of these is what I will talk through on this episode of Explorer Central. I would want you to take a look at some of these iconic pictures from human history. The moon landing, Earth from space, these nature photographs and these amazing wildlife photographs that are closer to reality than any other picture taken by any other camera. All these pictures were taken on a Hasselblad. What if I told you that it took the crashing of a Nazi reconnaissance plane during World War II to transform a company that started out as a general trading company in Sweden to grow into the most iconic camera manufacturing companies in the world? Let's trace back the evolution of Hasselblad, the coolest and the most prestigious camera that you own, or if not, would like to own. These are 10 things you probably didn't know about Hasselblad. The Hasselblad tale begins in 1841 when Fritz Victor Hasselblad founded the trading company F.W. Hasselblad & Co. in Gothenburg, Sweden. The company sold supplies such as sewing materials, machines, travel accessories, and other household articles. They also went on to become the sole distributor for Eastman Dry Plate and Film Company photography products in Sweden. The Eastman Dry Plate and Film Company is now known as Kodak. In 1941, the Swedish government approached Victor with the task of replicating a recovered aerial camera to aid the Swedish Air Force. This is the same camera that was recovered from a Nazi German reconnaissance plane that had crashed in Sweden. That April, Victor established a camera workshop in the shed of an automobile factory. With the help of the extremely talented mechanics and his brother, Victor began reverse engineering the German camera, designing what would become the first Hasselblad camera ever, the HK7. On 6 October 1948, Hasselblad introduced the 1600F. This model was unveiled to critical commendation at a press conference in New York City. The 1600F was truly groundbreaking as a feat of engineering, but it wasn't without its flaws. The first Hasselblad cameras were technological marvels in many ways, but they were extremely delicate. The employees at Victor's plants comprised of watchmakers who were experts at making precision parts, but were not used to producing mechanics that could stand up to the strain of a handheld camera. The new 1000F had many refined and improved features and a new lens series that comprised of 6 lenses. In 1952, the camera truly came into its own. The American magazine Modern Photography field tested the new Hasselblad 1000F and reported spectacular results. The magazine's testers ran 500 rolls of film through the camera and even deliberately dropped it twice. The Hasselblad never broke or went out of alignment, which was a testament to the refinement over its predecessor. Hasselblad currently sells 3 different lines or systems of cameras to the consumer market. These are the X system, H system, and the V system. The highly compact X system enables portable medium format photography, combining uncompromising image quality, precision mechanics, and ergonomic design. The H system represents the ultimate in image quality and resolution with 100 and 400 megapixel solutions. A completely modular design, the H system cameras can be easily combined with multiple accessories, lenses, and backs, offering flexibility and convenience for a range of photographic needs. And finally, the V system is basically a commemorative legacy system with only special edition cameras. In 1978, Victor Hasselblad passed away at the age of 72. In his will, he left the majority of his sizable fortune to the Erna and Victor Hasselblad Foundation. The objective of this foundation was to promote research and academic training in the natural sciences and photography. The annual photographic prize, the Hasselblad Foundation International Award in Photography, is one of the most prestigious photographic awards in the world and a fitting memorial to the world of photography that Victor Hasselblad loved so much. Hasselblad cameras wrote and captured history alike. During the 1965 Gemini 4 mission, the first spacewalk was ever made, and with a Hasselblad in hand, James A. McDivitt took a series of pictures of his spacewalking colleague. These pictures were quickly published in leading magazines around the world and captured people's attention. What could only be deemed as one of the most iconic moments of Hasselblad in space was when the Apollo 11 mission successfully landed the Eagle on the moon on 20th of July 1969, signifying humanity's first steps off of our own planet. Working perfectly under the extreme conditions of the lunar surface, the Hasselblad produced some of history's most iconic photographs. From the Apollo 11 mission to the final Apollo 17 mission, a total of 12 Hasselblad cameras were used on the moon. The resulting photographs captured the history of humanity in the making. High-end cameras are classified according to the size or the amount of the sensor that is used. There are crop sensor or 3/4 sensor cameras where the light is only absorbed by 3/4 of the plane. Then there are full-frame cameras which have larger sensors which let in more light. Hasselblad cameras are full-frame medium format cameras. But so what? The Sony A7C I normally shoot with is also a full-frame sensor. What's the difference? The difference is the size of the sensor. The Hasselblad medium format sensors are colossal in comparison to the A7C. Here is a regular smartphone camera sensor from something like an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Here is a 3/4 crop sensor. This is an average full-frame sensor that is there in any relatively good mirrorless camera. And this is the size of the Hasselblad medium format sensor. These large sensors allow every single pixel to be larger, giving higher resolution and supremely detailed images. All Hasselblad cameras are assembled by hand in Sweden, unlike other manufacturers. Other manufacturers like Canon, Nikon, Sony, where they might dish out around 5 to 6 million units per year, Hasselblad reportedly produces less than 10,000 units per year. Well, that's all I have to say about one of the greatest camera companies in the world, its growth, history, and accomplishments. If you learned something new through this video, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel and also like this video. And also let me know in the comments if you like this new style of video. Till then, my name is Vedant, this is Explorer Central, and I'll catch you in the next one.